and welcome to Coffee with Connie and Katie.
Hello.
My guest star today is Katie with Katie's Been Yarnified, and she wants to make sure you're yarnified.
Everybody should be yarnified.
Exactly. So how is everyone doing today? What are y'all working on? If you're here currently, let us know you're here in the comments. And those that will be watching the replay, welcome, welcome. Howdy, howdy.
Hey,
And also leave a comment in the comment section to let us know that you watch. And today's live, we're going to be talking about spinning, which is something that Katie loves to do. Now, I've never spun before. I'm not very knowledgeable on this subject, but we're gonna learn about some really good information today and see some of Katie's beautiful spinning work. And also on today's live, there will be chances for extra entries into the ho 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 giveaway. Ho ho ho! Give me a ho ho ho, everybody! Come on, Katie.
Ho ho or hoo hoo hoo. It is that time of year.
And I'll be giving away some patterns too today from our Ravelry store. And we have a little surprise for y'all at the end of today's live. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, there'll also be a chance on the replay for extra entries into the ho 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 giveaway. Ho ho ho. Hold on, we got to do the ho 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 dance. Ho ho ho.
Were you slinging a bag over your shoulder?
Santa sack. All righty, let's see. We have Temi. Oh, she had to go to the store, so I don't think she's here currently. And Angela's here. She's drinking water and working on her Christmas stocking. Ooh, nice. And I want to see that stocking when you're done. And we have Mandy here, Cheryl, Pam. And Pam says she's going to hang out as long as she can also. Yeah, let us know what y'all been working on, what y'all been up to. How y'all doing? How you doing? And we also have Kim G here. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, if y'all noticed on the thumbnail, Katie's picture is with our coffee cup. And I'm over there going, I got to take a picture like that with a coffee cup. Since this is Coffee with Connie.
Mm-hmm. You have your coffee mug with you, though, at least.
Cinnamon coffee, yum, yum.
Regular coffee.
I had a peppermint mocha this morning.
What? I'm having regular boring coffee.
I love flavored coffee. Let us know what y'all favorite type of coffee is.
Cheryl's working on Connie's beautiful wrap, she says.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's one of my testers.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Katie's channel, be sure to check her out. Her channel's called Katie's Been Yarnified. And I have her link in the description box of the live. And do you have access to type in the chat, Katie?
Yes, I do.
If you type drop, Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link.
Okay. And I'm like at 271, I think, the last time I checked. So I'm getting close to 300, which means another giveaway.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Let's see, Mandy's working on blankets for Christmas presents. Awesome. And that's a topic that I want to do coming up. It'll either be a live or I may just do a video sharing patterns. But that's on my topic list.
Blankets? Or
Christmas okay. Blanket.
Oh, cool.
And then, I thought of another topic. Snowman. Snowman. I think that would be a good topic.
Yeah, there's probably a ton of them out there. Little minis and plushies and
But some of it depends too on how many videos and stuff that I can get done before Christmas. It just depends.
I know. I mean, Mandy, you said you didn't just say you're working on a blanket for Christmas. You're working on blankets for Christmas presents. That's plural. That's some.
Yeah, that's true.
Commitment right there.
But Christmas blankets are beautiful. Let's see. Kim is not a coffee drinker, but she likes her some Kahlua.
She likes her some Kahlua. That's my girl, Kim.
Kim's trying to finish squares to mail out. Oh, and we have Dorla here. Howdy, Dorla. How are you today? And what are you working?
Sorry, what are the squares for, Kim?
What's that?
I was asking Kim what the squares were for.
It's probably, I know some sites do where you mail squares together. Sometimes it's for like a certain cause, and sometimes it's just kind of just a thing to do with morning friends.
Yeah, where you put like a blanket together with everyone makes a square. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, lots of awesome stuff going on out there. All righty. So, Dorla finished Christmas fingerless gloves this morning.
I wish there was a way that like everyone in the chat could show, that we could all see what everyone is working on.
I know it would be
or that we could post pictures in the chat. I would love that.
The only thing with that, though, you got to be careful. There was a way, because you might be getting people, you could have a troll or something sending something inappropriate that you wouldn't want to pull up on your screen.
Yeah, that stinks that would be a problem. But you're right. That would probably.
But sometimes it would be nice to, hey, this is what I'm working on, and I could just pull it up on the screen easily.
I know.
Oh, I have some pictures of my MawMaws that I want to share with everybody. Because last week, you got to see Ollie's shenanigans. Now you get to see them being all cuddly. If I can find my thing. Give me a minute.
Oh my gosh, this morning, or I think it was this morning when you said they were, that they went crazy last night, but then they were sleeping, and she said that they were on their chargers. And I was like, can I steal that? I want to say that like next time I have kitties that are sleeping. They're charging. They're recharging.
Yep, for their next episode of Zoomies. This is my sweet Ollie Wally. Look at those big yellow eyes.
Oh, just a handsome beauty.
He likes getting on the ottoman whenever I'm crocheting, and he just chills.
Is he laying on something that you knit?
I have the pack of yarn that I'm using for my wrap design, and he's kind of like on top of the plastic bag and my notebook.
What's the stripe thing? The purple stripe thing? Is that knitted?
Oh, that's my temperature blanket. I have it on top of the ottoman.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, Mandy, you're doing 3 blankets.
Ooh,
I love the way chunky. I love those chunky yarn blankets. They're so like cottage core or that cozy, cabin blankets. He's handsome, isn't he?
And here's Mr. Chorley. Frank gave him the nickname the Chunkmeister.
Look at those whiskers.
He has gotten big.
Do your cats ever get bedhead whiskers? Where like if they've been sleeping on them, so they kind of get all like out of whack, and then they wake up and look at you and their whiskers kind of look like Like they
Not really, but he got like long whiskers that kind of, I don't know, they really get out of place, but yeah, that maturely. And that's both of them on the ottoman.
Oh, lovey doves.
Sleeping. But you see how big Charlie is compared to Ollie?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
But Ollie has a big head, though.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Somehow they both, I don't know how they
like
fit.
one cat with two heads.
But that, that is one thing when it comes to black cats, that they're harder to photograph because there's like a blur.
It all blends in.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they were sleeping and snuggling in the little tower, the hammock bed.
Look at those squinty eyes, the little lovey squints.
And these two love each other.
That's so awesome. I love that so much.
Yeah, I think that was all of them. Yeah. So y'all got to see my boys today.
Cutie patooties.
Thank you. Ollie and Charlie say thank you and meow meow. Let's see. What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
so.
I want to show y'all the progress on my shawl design. I think this is the right way.
Wow, it's big.
Hopefully I have it the right way.
So pretty.
Y'all might be looking at the end that I weaved in.
No, I don't see any ends. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That is really beautiful.
But I think more than likely I'll finish up on the repeat, and then I'll probably do 2 rows of double crochet and then add fringe to it. And then it'll finally be finished.
I was going to say, it looks like you're getting close.
I'm ready to be finished with it.
Mm-hmm.
But that is my first shawl, triangle shawl design.
Are the colors showing up true to color?
Mm,
Like, is it the grays and the reds?
yeah.
Okay. It's pretty.
And that's ice yarn, the magic lip.
Yeah. Is that a worsted weight?
It's a 3 weight. But really it is like, it's not that far from a 4.
Okay. Is it soft?
Not real soft, but not real stiff. Not real stiff either.
Mm-hmm. Can you feel the sparkle in it? Okay.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, it does look great. It's really pretty.
I am going to start asking some questions so y'all can get to know Katie better, since it's her first time coming live with me. Where did I put my questions? Give me a moment to find them. I was working on the bingo number. That's where I left my notebook at. Where are my questions?
Do you go through your notebooks? Like, do you start a new notebook every year?
Or more often than that.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess, if you have to write a lot of stuff down.
This one I recently started. Yeah, actually, we were supposed to go live together last month, but Katie had computer problems, so we pushed it back to December.
Still having computer problems. I just was able to use my mom's. Yeah, and I was telling, I just don't like going live from my phone because the screen is so small. It's hard. I can't see the chat at the same time. And I didn't want, especially since it is my first time on Connie's channel and there's a lot of you that I don't know, I didn't want to feel like I couldn't participate and see the chat and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for being willing to push it back, because this is so much nicer.
So we got Katie in the house today, and we're gonna party like it's 1999.
What happened in 1999? Can't even remember.
It was the year before Y2K.
Oh my God, that's right. I remember.
Y'all remember that? How everyone was worried what would happen with the computer.
When it switched, when it got to midnight. Yeah, I remember being on the phone with my friends at the time at midnight. We were like, we got to be on the phone when this happens, and nothing happened.
Oh no, nothing happened.
Y2K.
And it's funny how now it's like that's like we don't even really think about it no more. But it was such a big deal back then.
I know.
All right. So, where are you from, Katie Lou?
I was born in St. Louis, Missouri, and I currently live in St. Louis, Missouri. I just moved back about 4, maybe 5 years ago now. I think I've been saying 4 years for a couple years now, so I think it's probably 5 now. So yeah, St. Louis.
I've seen the St. Louis, Missouri Bridge.
Have you?
Yeah, when Frank was a truck driver, we passed through that area a good bit.
The big arch and yeah.
All righty. So what are some of your hobbies outside of yarn?
Outside of yarn? People have hobbies outside of yarn? Oh. I like to read a lot. And I do like to cook every now and then, but I kind of go through phases. Really spending time with my cats, which I don't have any right now. And spending time with my family. I feel like that's probably about it. I mean, I've really, ever since I started crocheting, which I started crocheting about the time that I moved back here to St. Louis. So it's been about 5 years now. I just went hard. It was like crochet, and I just recently started knitting, learning how to knit, and then spinning. And that's pretty much been what I want to do like all the time. So
yarn is addicting.
Yes. Yes, it is. There was a point in my life, my mom and my sister both knit and have been knitting for a while and love yarn. But there was a point like before I moved back here to St. Louis, I was living in Minnesota, and my apartment was right next door to a local yarn shop. And when my sister and my mom would visit, they would go over to this yarn shop and spend hours in there. And I could not understand how anybody could want to spend an hour or more in a yarn shop. Like and now I can't believe that I felt that way. Like, what was wrong with me?
Oh yeah, when I was younger, I never thought I would have been crocheting and knitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
So you also do some knitting too.
Mm-hmm. I am very beginner. I haven't even completed a knit project yet. But I love it. It's hard for me, at least. You know, like when you make a mistake and you can't, with crochet, you just redo it. But with knitting, it's like, all right, now I have to start completely over again.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing about knitting. Is when you make boo-boos.
Yeah. And I mean, I have been taught ways to, like using the lifeline. I know, tinking or whatever it's called, where you can knit backwards to undo certain things. But I definitely am still in the place where it's like, okay, I can clearly see that I've dropped a stitch, but I can't find where it dropped from, or, like whether it's a purl or a knit, how to fix, I have a lot to learn still, but
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it.
It keeps dropping down, and
Yes.
you have a certain way to fix it if you're doing border stitch,
Mm-hmm.
and a certain way to fix it if you're doing stockinette stitch.
Okay.
So I did do a video on that a while back. I have a playlist like with some helpful knitting information, and also some tutorials, and I'm going to be doing more, which tomorrow I plan to put out. I'm probably going to do knit front and back.
Mm-hmm. And you just recently put up a tutorial for a knit hat where you show how to do the magic loop.
Mm-hmm.
Is definitely something that I have been planning on learning. And when my sister's in town for Christmas, I'm going to have her show me how to use DPNs for a decrease on a hat I'm working on, just because I want to know how to do it. Like I want to be able to choose which one I do, not feel like I have to do one because I don't know how to do the other, if that makes sense.
Now, I do have a tutorial that I did a while back,
mm-hmm.
where I show you how to sort the hat on a circular knitting needle, mm-hmm. and then decreasing with a double pointed needle.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you told me that.
And then you can you can do it where if you want to do the magic loop for the store, you can do that. And then do the DPN for the decreases. I mean, you can kind of play around with the method, mm-hmm. combining them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Hey, Debbie. Hi, Allie Cat. Hi, Beverly.
Howdy, Debbie, Kimberly, and Beverly. How are y'all? What are y'all working on? Cheryl's saying my knit tutorials for her to pass on knit, purl, and bind off. She's addicted now.
Oh, that's awesome, Cheryl. That's so cool.
And it makes me feel so good whenever people tell me they learn knitting from me.
I bet.
Because, to me, I feel like you got so many other, content creators that, they put out really good tutorials. And when someone learns from me, it's like, wow.
Yeah, because there are a lot to choose from. And just because one tutorial may be difficult for you to learn from doesn't mean it's not a good tutorial. It's just people learn differently.
Exactly.
So yeah, because there's so many to choose from, I bet that does feel good.
Hi, Nancy and Tammy. How are y'all? And what are y'all working on?
Hey, hi, Nancy. Too old to care.
Kimberly says she's working on making a sweater scarf from a Will-Made pattern.
Nice.
I'm not familiar with Will-Made. I guess that's the designer.
A sweater scarf. I'm curious. I need to look up what a sweater scarf is.
I am too. I did go film high, I think. I did. Sometimes I get forgetful. All right.
Me
too.
So
back to the question. How long have you been spinning, Katie?
Ooh. So around Christmas last year, I brought my first spinning wheel. So my older sister spins, and I had gotten my first wheel from a place called Dreaming Robots. This guy, he makes electric spinning wheels. A lot of the parts are 3D printed, so it makes them much more affordable than other wheels. And so I found out about them, got my first wheel, and then brought it over to my parents to have my sister kind of help me figure it out. And that was around when she was here for Christmas last year. So I would say it's close to a year, if not like exactly a year, or yeah, I would just say a year, but that might be a little bit longer. So around that time. That's crazy.
Time goes by fast.
I know. It's weird because on one hand, it feels like I've been spinning a lot longer than that. And then on the other hand, it feels like I just started. So
what are some of your favorite things to make?
You mean just like knitting and crochet or crochet or spinning? Like
you can kind of get into both.
So, like I said, I haven't actually finished a knit project yet. But I did a lot of practicing knitting by swatching some of the yarns, my hand spun yarns. So what got me into crochet to begin with was amigurumi. I was like, you know what? When you ask, like, I don't know if this constitutes as a hobby, but if there is one thing that I love more than yarn in this world, it is miniatures. I am obsessed with miniatures. And so I had discovered these little amigurumis, and I was like, I would be so happy if I knew how to make those. So that's kind of what sparked my interest in crochet. But once I started to learn how to crochet, that's not what I really started making. You know, I was just practicing making a lot of like dishcloths and would look up different stitches I liked and kind of make swatches. But eventually I did get into making like plushies, and I love bags and baskets, like home decor type stuff. I started doing some crocheted earrings, like crocheting onto hoops. Do you want me to show some of these things, or
you can? Howdy, Moonrose Craft. How are you? And what are you working on?
Hey, Moonrose. So oopsies. What's happening?
What happened?
There we go. There was a pop-up on my screen.
Oh,
but it was huge. So all I could see was you, but I just had to X out of it. So a lot of the stuff I've made, I just gave away. So I don't have like some of my favorite things. Like I made my niece a big plushy ladybug. I made a big molar, like a big molar. I found a cool pattern for that. And like I was showing Connie before, I just find little patterns for things and I get obsessed and have to make it. So I have my little mug of beer with my cowboy hat. I just love little things like that. I have the other day I found a pattern for peanuts. I made a little crocheted peanut. These are the earrings. I still have to make the matching ones, but I started.
Pretty. I like that yarn.
Thanks.
What yarn is that? Do you know?
It's just what's the name of that crochet thread? What's one of the brands? Libby? No.
Hello.
I don't know. Sure. Isn't that cute? I just can't get over this little.
Aunt Lydia, that might be it.
That's the kind. And then I got really into making little so for like Christmas and stuff, I was like, I want to make my own gift tags. So these aren't Christmassy, these are more Eastery, and they're not together yet, but I would make these little
cute
tags. So like little carrot, little appliques and stuff. I just love that made a little skull to do for one on like a black background for Halloween. So I just need to make gifts so I can give my tags. And then there's this little elephant one. See, this is what I do. I make a lot of things and then I don't finish them. Like they're almost finished, but I won't sew them on.
Yeah, I used to do that with cross stitching. Whenever I was like a teenager and stuff, I would start stuff, not finish it.
Yeah.
But then I finally when I picked it up later on, I was like, I'm not starting anything new until I finish what I start.
That's what I need to do. Startitis, is that what they call it? Or is that where you don't start something? I don't know.
No, startitis is when you keep starting new things, I think.
That would be me. Like I'll get partway through where I'll be almost finished. And like I just made this cat ear hat the other day. And
meow, meow.
Isn't that cute? But like I've been wearing it out even like to the store and stuff, and I still have the ends hanging from it. I finally tucked in the end that was here on the out on the outer part, and I just tuck these in and then wear it. I don't know why I do that. It's like I'll take all this time to make something, but then I can't take the time to weave in the ends.
But I had to discipline myself. And now, like if I have too many whips going on, I get antsy.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot. I have a bag that I haven't finished. Well, and so, a lot of times too, what will happen is I'll be pretty far along in something and then I'll realize my stitch count is off or I run into a problem. And then I'm like, oh, well, I'll fix it later. I get frustrated, because I just want to keep going with it. And then it's like my bubble gets deflated. And then I set it to the side. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, ooh, but I'll make this instead. So I have a lot of stuff laying around like that. But I have finished some things, like some things that I've really loved. And I like making blankets. I haven't made a lot, but I do usually like to have a project like that going where I don't have to look at a pattern constantly. I just kind of bloop, 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 bloop. So, and then let me show you, so my knitting project, I'm knitting a hat with one of the yarns that I spun. And like I said, I'm waiting for my sister to get in town so she can show me how to do the DPNs and decrease. Because I started this is like my third time through.
Great.
So I really don't want to mess up. But I just loved this pattern with these so these are supposed to kind of swirl up to the top.
You know what my advice is when you start the next round? Put a lifeline in.
Yes, I don't have a lifeline in here. I need to do that. I need to get some cotton yarn. And
that way, if you make a boo-boo, you only lose a few rows or a few rounds.
Yes, yeah. And if I have to take it out, then I don't have to worry about the loops coming out. There are a couple mistakes in here, but that doesn't bother me too much. Like I have this, I don't know, this little hole here, but it's not a dropped stitch, so it's not unraveling. So I'm just leaving it. But thanks, Mimi Tammy. Yeah, this was one of my first oh, I was like, what is that? I didn't realize I had a darning needle stuck down in there. This was one of my first self-striping yarns. So, yeah, I think that's about it for my makes and stuff that I have.
Awesome.
I mean, worth showing at least.
Let's catch up on the chat a little bit, and then I'm going to do some of the drawings, and then we'll get back to some more questions.
I agree, Cheryl. Ends are the pits.
Moonrise is saying safety pins that you can use as the life drawing. I've never heard of safety pins.
Are you talking about the huge safety pins, Moonrose? I feel like I've seen my mom has these big, they just look like huge safety pins. Is that what they're for?
Yeah, I think sometimes the safety pins can be used for cables. Where you take the, okay, she's saying, yeah. Okay. I didn't know that. See, I always just use like a yarn strand as my life drawing. Beverly says she likes the idea of the lifeline. She had never heard of that. One reason I stopped knitting was because of when making a mistake, it was so time-consuming working stitches off. Yeah, there's different ways you can insert the lifeline. If you have like I have knit pick needles, the interchangeable, and some of those needles will have this little hole that you can insert it, and that's how I do it. But there's other ways you can do it. I did a video quite a while back on different methods of adding a lifeline. But yeah, like whenever I do lace work, lifelines are your friend.
Yeah, lace work intimidates me. I think it's beautiful, but
it's the same stitches. It's just it's very easy to make a mistake, because if you mess up and you put the wrong stitch or something, and it's easy to get like distracted. Hi, Demetria. How are you? Demetria. And what are you working on? Let's see.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
Are you saying chilly? Or just being cold?
It's
being
your
chilly and cold weather.
Chilly winter, cold weather kryptonite. Yeah, I could go for a big bowl of chili right now with cheese and crackers and.
But yeah, it's been cold. It's going to be cold and rainy here in Louisiana.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys are colder than we are here right now. When it was 15
good, Dorla.
Morning, that was crazy. Glad that didn't stick around. Yes.
Everyone's complimenting you on the yarn.
Yeah, thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, Kim, I have that trouble where if I get bored, that's why I have trouble with blankets. They become UFOs. Get bored. Yeah. And even Alec Cat says that's why I only work on one project at a time. Tammy has many projects in timeout. Yeah. Now, one thing I like to do when I can is weave in my ends as I crochet. But you can't always do that on everything.
Right. That's one of those things that I'm like, I say I'm going to do that at the beginning of a project, and it always sounds really good, but then it doesn't happen.
And everyone's complimenting you on your mate.
Thanks. Oh yeah, Demetria, I bet.
And Nancy, sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Nancy wants to learn how to make amigurumi for 2025.
Really?
You're going to fall in love. I never thought I would make amigurumis. I thought they were more for kids. And then I discovered gnomes, and I fell in love. And then started doing other amigurumi.
You discovered the kid in you. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm a big kid at heart.
I'm a big kid now. Yes.
Oh, Cheryl, I totally can relate. Because my eyes, give me trouble focusing. Like, you know how like some people go live with the vertical live and like the chat kind of like
Oh, sure. Yep.
like like those I have a lot of trouble reading the chat
Mm-hmm.
because it's like it goes fast and it blends like in with the background
Yes.
and my eyes do
Mm-hmm.
not want to focus on it. And that's one thing, like, you know, Cheryl has cataracts and your eyes give you problems focusing. And unfortunately, that doesn't change afterwards because, like, what happens typically, unless you can afford, like, the really good lenses, but typically you get lenses that fixes your 4-way vision, but your up close vision, you lose it. So that's why I have to wear reading glasses now.
My mom has sometimes she'll have her regular glasses on and then she'll have a pair of readers on underneath, like double glasses, you know, so she'll be looking down like through the readers, but then she can look up through her regular glasses.
It took a while to adjust because, like, I'm watching TV and I gotta look up like that. And now I get why people wear the reading glasses, like down low.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking up, you're doing this, and then if you're reading, you're looking down. But like right now,
readers.
I'll have them normal because I'm just reading the chat.
I definitely need to get readers. It is that time for sure. It's crazy how bad my eyes have gotten. And I like to do like micro crochet, you know, like I have a pair of magnifying glasses that have the little lights in them. And it is so hard to see if I don't.
And like another thing too, I lost my train of thought.
Uh-oh, sorry. That was probably my fault.
No, I do it sometimes. It's normal for me. But yeah, like I know what it was. Like if I'm reading something on like Facebook Messenger, it's very hard for me to read it if I can read it without my reading glasses.
Oh, really? Do you think it has anything to do with the light? Like, have you ever adjusted the light, the background light on your phone at all?
No, I haven't done that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's why I always say too. If I miss something in the chat, I'm sorry. Blame it on my eyes. Let's see. Nancy says I've started something I've never tried before. Only 5 rows in on a mosaic blanket. Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Okay, so Will Made is the designer. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna have to check her out.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I think I got everything at that point. Now I gotta work backward. I mean, like normal.
Oh, a test knit. Demetra's working on a test knit.
Ooh, nice.
And then she'll try not to pick up any more and finish up her works in progress.
I
need the keyword.
I need to work on writing up the rest of my patterns. Hopefully this coming week. Ooh, I love chili mooncraft. Ooh.
Yeah, Darla, that she says I'm in the time of year where I drink hot cocoa and peppermint tea. Yummy.
I had peppermint mocha coffee this morning. Now I have cinnamon. But it's probably cold now. Yes, spaghetti's always good. Yeah. Well, right now it says 50 in light rain. Here.
It's gotten a little warmer. Beverly, what's your intimidation about the amigurumi? Beverly says, I have never made an amigurumi. I would love to get over my intimidation of them to make something for my great granddaughter. I'm curious what part you're intimidated by, because you definitely could use a bigger yarn, or like a worsted weight, or a chenille. I know not everybody likes chenille, but
Now, the thing that I find with amigurumi, you want to make sure like your work isn't holy, because your stuffing's going to show through. So you always got to go down on your hook side. If it looks holy, go down. Nancy says it's cold here. I don't think I'm going to thaw out until next June. And Demetria says they have lots of snow and cold. Yes, stay warm, everyone. Oh, Beverly has some UFOs. Exactly. It's like during the summer, you're like, I'm ready for the cold weather. And then when it turns cold, you wish it was warmer. But I like more fall, where it's more like in between.
mm-hmm.
It's not
I
hot.
just like my hoodie yarn. I love hoodie yarn, hoodie weather, sweater weather. I'm sorry that about your bronchitis, Heidi. That stinks. That's no fun.
Yeah, being sick is not fun. Oh yeah, now is the time for the good, delicious, warm drink.
There are a lot of really cute amigurumi books out there now, aren't there? I have quite a few of them. And there's good no-sew plushy patterns out there too. No-sew might be a good place to start.
Oh, and Moonrise is trying to figure out how to make leg and arm warmers along with hat set.
Ooh, cute.
I've never done leg or arm warmers.
Me either. I would love to make a pair of leg warmers.
Yeah, I need to go back to the eye doctor myself, Nancy. I've been putting it off. Yeah, like they have these things, and I had gotten some where you got like little, like kind of magnifying glasses. Like mine's like kind of like a headband, and it lights up.
What I'd really like is to find a light that clips to a table that has like a big lens where you can actually look through it and have the work under you. But some of the ones that look the nicest or that would work the best are pretty expensive.
Jan is saying she finished the third of 4 amigurumi cards. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. And did I tell you hi already, Jan?
Hi, Jan.
If I didn't, howdy. And we have Heidi. But yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Heidi.
Are you saying you're putting like faux fur yarn through the Addy machine? I did not know that would work. I mean, I don't have an Addy machine, but I've heard people say that they can be pretty finicky with certain yarns. So,
and Miss C is famous for her thumb bunny.
Yes, yarn under Cheryl Smith. That yes, I am a yarn under person for amigurumi. I just remember when I first started making them, and I was just like, why doesn't mine look the same? Like I'm doing the same stitch that this person is doing, but why isn't mine turning out looking the same? And it bothered me. They never said in the pattern to yarn under. They just said a single crochet. And so it took a lot of looking. Finally, someone on the crochet Reddit thread told me. I took a picture and I'm like, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? Finally figured out that it was yarn under.
Oh, and I got some stitch books coming in. I'm going to have fun with that.
Fun.
And Beverly, this is my piece of advice. Do not let stuff intimidate you. Most
No.
of the time, things look harder than what it is. You just got to jump in and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be able to do it. Just do it.
I haven't met anybody who was intimidated by amigurumi, started to make them, and then said, "Oh, that was too hard." Usually, if people don't have a hard time with them, it's either because it hurts their hands if they're trying to go too small. But I have never heard anyone say like, "Oh, that was harder than I thought," or
And another thing is, and even if like your first attempt at something doesn't come out that great, just keep at it. The more you do something, the better you get at.
Mm-hmm.
And just think positive. You can do this. You got this. Hey, HD, how are you doing today? Hey, I've never done the yarn under for amigurumi.
You haven't?
No.
You should try it. Just see if you like it.
Heidi's ready for summer heat. Oh, Doris is here. Hi, Doris. How are you?
Doris? Nancy, too old to care. Make yourself some leg warmers for sure.
Yeah,
I think
that's the
he
thing.
needs to come out with a hippy dippy leg warmer pattern or crochet challenge.
And sometimes when you're making stuff, you'll accidentally mess up, and it still looks awesome.
Yeah.
Because like one blanket I did, it was supposed to be, I think, back loop only on some of the rows, and I overlooked that.
Yes, I've done that too.
I was like, oh well, it won't be back loop only.
That's so cool, Moon Rose. What did you make? She said she got the fur yarn to work on the Addy. That's awesome.
Cool. And I might have to try to do a topic on leg warmers and arm warmers and stuff in the future. That's an idea. But I have other topics that's on my list to do that I haven't gotten to yet.
I saw a little knit. I was looking for knit patterns that use like 100 yards or less of yarn, and someone had a pattern for a knit nose warmer. It was just a little bone, and then you have the straps that go behind the ears. It was so cute. It was just this little like boop.
I see Demetria got her TV working again. Awesome.
Knocked ice and snow off our satellite dish. Oh my gosh. Wow.
And Heidi, yeah, that's one thing. Like with cross stitching, I have trouble with it now.
Oh, that's too bad. Because your eyes. Well,
I need a really good bag.
Go in to the doctor, the eye doctor.
I know I need
to. If you get the right glasses, the right
I need to. What's bad though is it's all the way in Bill Flat.
Is that far?
It's a good drive. That's what I don't like. It's like, why can't I get it done in my own town?
Why can't you?
Some of it's the insurance. Some of it, our town don't have as much stuff. And it's like, it gets aggravating sometimes.
Yeah.
Whenever they want you to go out of town for, referral, and it's like, why? And like, I'm from a bigger town, so I'm used to like a town having everything you need. Oh, Heidi's made food bits and pieces. for craft fairs. Ooh, nice.
What did she do?
She made food bits and pieces for food bundles for craft fairs.
Oh, nice.
Nice, nice, nice. Look. I'm getting behind on everything.
My aunt, who is blind as a beanpole, and she had this magnifier thing that had a chain around her neck, and she could do her counted cross stitch. It was lit by batteries. Oh, that's nice. That's a good idea to have it so you can just have it around your neck. You can just pick it up when you need it. That's nice. That's a good idea.
Oh, Heidi, whenever I was in the hospital about a year and a half ago for stroke level blood pressure, I was trying to crochet. And you know how normally you work right to left? I was trying to crochet left to right. I don't know what I was thinking. If y'all would have seen some of the stuff that I was doing, y'all would have been cracking up laughing.
But you were probably happy because you were crocheting.
It was just like my brain was not functioning right. And then whenever I got home, I tried to do one of Bagoday's shawl patterns. I could not do it. And then I had to do like a basic shawl to get myself back into. And then finally, when
was this?
About a year and a half ago.
Oh my God. That would be scary, Connie.
It was scary. I literally thought I was having a stroke.
Ugh. So
But my blood pressure was so high that I was in a state of confusion.
That is so terrifying. Are you on meds?
Oh, yeah.
Were you then?
Huh?
Were you at the time?
Yeah.
But it still got high?
Part of the issue was I was eating really bad at the time.
Yeah.
And it spiked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It was scary.
Yeah. Cheryl's saying that she was worried for you then.
Because literally I was getting these horrible headaches. And I wouldn't get out of bed. And I lost track of my days. And then I woke up in the middle of the night. And it felt like something shifted in my head or something. I can't explain it. And I was scared I was having a stroke.
Yes. Yeah. I've had migraines that I have been afraid of that too. So yes.
But they did a scan on me, no stroke. They also checked me for blood clots to make sure that wasn't.
It sounds like you could have been dehydrated too.
Well, it was a combination. My blood pressure, my blood sugar was elevated, and I had an infection.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah. All right, I need to get caught up on this chat. So I'm just gonna skim. Let's see if there's anything.
All right, Cheryl. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, I hope you have a good weekend.
She's going into learning.
But if you're still around, I am gonna pick for the extra entries. The first set of extra entries for the giveaway. Oh, you made a pillow with an Addie? Ooh,
Is that what you use the fur yarn?
I'm pulling up Nightbot.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to be giving away 5 extra entries to 3 people. And Mr. Nightbot will pick randomly. Let me get him programmed.
Cheryl, hopefully you'll be around towards the end so you don't miss the little surprise. You know, we can do that anytime too, Connie. It's up to you.
Alrighty. If you want to do it shortly, we can.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe after I start showing some.
All right. So the keyword is Christmas light. And I'm going to pick 3 people randomly to get 5 extra entries into the giveaway. And if y'all haven't signed up for the giveaway, on the giveaway video, I have the giveaway video up. So be sure to get your entries on the giveaway video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it goes. Christmas lights is the keyword for 5 extra entries, and I'll be picking 5 people.
Extra entries.
And I guess after this, we need to start talking about
spinning. What's spinning?
Oh, if we don't, we won't get into the topic.
Spinning, spinning, spinning.
It's so easy though, because you just start getting to talking, and
I know.
And sometimes I gotta kind of get to the point where, even though I try to read as many comments as I can, but sometimes you get to a point where you're kind of like, okay, I gotta get to the topic. Y'all want to hear about the topic? All righty,
it's all good.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, Christmas lights is the keyword. I'm going to pick 3 people to get 5 extra entries. And I'll pick another 3 at the end of the line. All right, it looks like it's staying still. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and choose a winner. Good luck. Congratulations, Kim G. Kim G gets 5 extra entries. All right. And let's see who else gets 5 extra entries. Beverly Fowler. Congratulations, Beverly Fowler. You get 5 extra entries. All right. And the third person, Jan Hill. Congratulations, Jan Hill. You get 5 extra entries. All right. So, do y'all want me to do any pattern giveaways from my Ravelry store? Let me know in the comments. But you want to go ahead and do your little surprise, Katie?
Well, let's start talking about spinning, okay. And then I can show what I have, and then after showing what I have, then we can.
All righty.
I'm distracted by a beetle that's crawling around inside. I really want to go vacuum it up, but I won't.
All right. I'm going to give away a few patterns from my Ravelry store.
Ooh.
Well, I'll let y'all have one pattern of your choice from my store. And I don't know how many winners I'm going to pick. We'll just have to see how many times I hit the button.
Okay.
All right. I'm still getting used to how they changed Nightbot.
I've never used it at all.
I used to use StreamYard's giveaway tool, but it seemed like it would always land like on the same people. But then Nightbot does it too some, so but I just started using Nightbot instead. All right. Oops. All right. So for a chance to win one of my patterns from my Ravelry store, the keyword is holly. Holly is the keyword.
Holly. That's so cool, Heidi. She said, I used to work at Greenfield Village in Dearborn, Michigan. I worked in the carding mill, and I took it upon myself to take wool from the stack through the process, and she used a drop spindle to spin it and then made a washcloth or knitted a washcloth with it. That's awesome.
Hold up 1 minute on the keyword.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, there it goes. Okay, pick up Jan, HD, Temi, Cheryl, and Moon Rose. And
Hi,
Dora.
Flower Temi. Enter in the word holly.
This is for a chance to win one of my patterns from my Ravelry store, a Connie design. Hopefully soon I'll have my new patterns in my Ravelry store. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, you've got quite a few patterns, new patterns.
And like one of them, I have like all my testers but one. But I don't know what happened because I emailed the pattern, but somehow she didn't get it. And I just sent her the pattern today, so I don't know how long it's going to take.
What do you mean, like email?
Yeah, I sent it via email. I don't know what happened. But like a lot of them are getting close.
Oh, good. Oh, for your testers.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Temi. Me loves crochet.
Congrats.
You won one of my patterns. Let me write this down before I forget. All right. And Cheryl Smith, congratulations.
Oh, congrats.
And one more. Doris Ortman, congratulations. So, Mimi Loves Crochet Temi, Cheryl Smith, and Doris Ortman, each one pattern from my Ravelry store. And let me put my email up for y'all. Send me an email at Just Another Stitch so I can get your pattern to you. And if you know which one you want, just let me know in the email. If not, once you email me, I'll send you a link to my store for you to pick. And I'll send the file via email in a PDF file. But if you want it sent to Ravelry, let me know your Ravelry username. All right. So let's get into spinning. I spin around.
Yeah, because I told Connie I want to do a giveaway. So one of you guys can win a hank of my hand spun yarn that I have made up already. So, all right, spinning.
All righty. So Katie loves to play with spinning with yarn. All right. And so you want to talk about some of the tools that you need to get started with spinning?
So I started with a drop spindle. I should have thought to get mine out, but I didn't. Well, that was silly. But there are so many different kinds of drop spindles. And I started, like I said earlier, I started with an electric wheel from that Dreaming Robots. It was one of their little nano ones. And then I ended up getting the Ashford e-spinner, which is I'm just grabbing it so I can show you guys. I'm connected to yarn that I'm tying right now. So, but this is what my e-spinner looks like.
Ooh.
I would really like to do a hi Bear. I would really like to do a try a treadle wheel at some point. I did try one at a fiber festival I went to here in St. Louis, but I don't know. The electric wheel, I like that it's portable. I like that one of my favorite fiber to work with is cotton. And I really would love to be able to spin cotton at some point. And it's, this wheel has to go pretty fast to spin cotton. And so I liked that this wheel kind of allowed me to I could spin for a long time without having to get another wheel and be able to do a variety of spin with a variety of different fibers with a wheel like that. So that's why I chose an electric wheel as opposed to a treadle wheel. But my sister has a treadle wheel, and and then the drop spindle is always fun too. So yeah.
So what made you get into spinning?
I don't know. I think I had started seeing more people on YouTube that were spinning and thought it was something like it just seemed Queen's Crafts by Bridget, like people that I would watch, and it started to seem like it wasn't something that was unattainable to do. And then I actually started purchasing some hand spun yarn on Mercari. There was a woman that was selling hers for not very much. And I ended up messaging her and, hey, Antoinette, like my shirt, my Lord of the Cat shirt. Antoinette got me there.
Yeah, howdy, Antoinette and Gwen and Bear and anyone else that has joined us that I didn't greet.
Hey, Gwen.
Oh, Bear, are you Brenda Bear? I'm not sure if she's Brenda Bear or not.
That's what I was wondering too.
Sorry. All right, so where were we? Sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. And then I started talking to this woman. Oh, it is Brenda Bear. Hey, Brenda. I started talking to her, and she is the one that told me about the Dreaming Robots wheels, because I was like, oh, I'd really like to be able to spin, but it's so expensive. Everything is so expensive. And she was like, well, she's like, you could get a wheel from Dreaming Robots. She had one, and it's much less expensive. So that's when I was like, oh. So I looked into it, and that's when I got my first wheel. And it really helped to have my sister. My sister already was spinning, so she was able to teach me when she was in town, and I just fell in love with it. In love.
So what are your favorite fibers to spin?
Right now, merino wool, but I also really enjoy merino alpaca blends. I've spun some like faux cashmere, faux angora. They're all like nylon types. I'd like to be able to spin some acrylic. So I don't I haven't started dyeing fiber yet. I purchased fiber that's already dyed. At some point, I might get into dyeing my own fiber. But again, I'd have to get all the stuff and have a place to do it. And, like my interest is really just, I want to spin. So, yeah. So, but the reason that came up is because I haven't seen a lot of already dyed acrylic fiber to spin. A lot of the acrylic that I have, fiber that I've seen has been undyed. So, which would be fine. Like I, can spin some undyed fiber and send it to somebody who might want to dye, then they can dye the yarn themselves. But, it's hard to pass up all the pretty color fiber.
So, do you have any advice for like do's and don'ts when it comes to spinning?
Just do it. Don't not do it. No, I really don't. I just,
weren't you telling me something about muddy something?
Oh, so one of the things that I was not expecting when I first started to spin was you see this fiber and it's gorgeous. It's all these gorgeous bright colors, but then you spin it and you end up with the colors are kind of muddy. And you're just like, how did this beautiful braid turn into this really kind of muted brownish gray yarn? And so, yeah, it was just kind of interesting to learn how much like color theory can come into it too. Like if certain colors, if they're spun together, they just don't, they make a brown or a gray. So that was when I first started, that was kind of like, oh shoot, like I didn't even think about that, so it's all kind of about how you prep the fiber, like what colors they are, how you're going to spin it, and stuff like that, so that you don't end up with this muddy yarn. But to me, in my brain, I was just like, oh, pretty fiber, pretty yarn, So it was kind of interesting to learn that that's not necessarily the case.
And one example of Katie homespun yarn is my beret I'm wearing.
Her pizzazzy beret.
Connie wears a pizzazzy beret, the kind you make with knitting needles.
Will you show it? Like, can you lean your head in, or? It's kind of crazy how the stripes turned out. It's cool.
But yeah, this was a project I made specifically for today's vlog with the yarn that she gifted me, some hand spun yarn, and it's called Pizzazz.
I thought that was a fitting name for Connie. I think she's pizzazzy.
And then, like it kind of reminds me of how Bag O' Day's daughter Evelyn likes pink and orange together because there's pink and orange in the colorway. Here's what I have left over. I think, like, I may make a headband with it. The rest of it.
Quite a bit.
I don't know if this would be enough to maybe make another hat. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I should definitely be able to make a headband.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but that's what the colors look like. And you know what I think is kind of interesting? I know I saw my hat here. Where did I put it? Oh well. If y'all ever seen Lion Brand's Ferris wheel, the marmalade
colorway,
it looks a lot like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not the same, but it's similar. It's weird. I know. Oh well.
Heidi, I haven't spun enough of one yarn to make like a sweater or a wearable yet. I want to, but I'm trying to think. That hat. Oh, this hat is the first thing I've been making with yarn that I've spun. So
Pretty. It's driving me crazy.
yeah, when you showed me,
I know that other beanie is close by.
Yes, when you showed me a picture of that beanie, I literally thought she was making another hat with leftover yarn.
And I don't know. I'll find it after the live finishes. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
But it does.
The yarn that I just finished spinning recently. Look, this is a UV reactive, like it under black light, it glows. It's a tweed.
Ooh. That's pretty.
You can see all the little tweedy flecks.
Nice.
So that one turned out super cool. Cheryl, the fiber braids that I purchase are usually 4 ounces. I mean, I can get bigger or, a larger amount, but I would say 4 ounces. And it really depends on how it's plied and how thick or thin it's spun for yardage. Like I've gotten anywhere from 130 yards out of a 4 ounce braid of fiber to 422 yards, depending on how it's plied. But this is an example of a braid that is 4 ounces.
Right.
I'm trying to remember. This is chain plied, which chain plying is also called Navajo plying. Same thing. It is basically making a 3-ply out of 1 single. So it uses more of the single to ply it up. So you typically get a little less yardage. This is about 200 yards, but the look of chain ply and the sturdiness of a chain ply, I mean, it is really
pretty.
Yeah. And I would say this one came out to like a DK or a light 4 or a good DK. Heidi, I can sell. I have not quite figured out how I want to price my yarn yet, but if somebody were to like reach out to me and want to buy some yarn, like we could figure it out. So this is a yarn. If you guys know Tap Mama, Amanda, Tap Mama and the Bag Brigade. She's going to be testing out a yarn for me too, like Connie did. And this is the yarn that I spun for her that I really need to get in the mail and get to her. So there's that. And then this is probably my favorite yarn I've ever spun. This is a Christmas present for my sister. I've really been into spinning tweeds lately.
Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.
Isn't that pretty?
Gorgeous.
Oh, and it's so soft. This one was from a bag of fiber where they said it was from a fiber club. And I'm not part of that fiber club. Like I haven't joined it, but somebody else did. And then they were selling their bags. So it said on the bag, these are the fibers that could be in this bag, but you don't exactly know what they are. But there's got to be some alpaca or something because it's really, really soft.
And
So
Katie's yarn works up beautifully. It's very nice to work with.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten some pictures. So my Facebook, I really need to change my Facebook to my YouTube name. Katie's Been Yarnified, but right now it's Katie Ryan. But I do post pictures of my yarn, and I've also posted some pictures, which I need to post your hat for people that have worked up my yarn. Like I'll post pictures of what they've made. This is a blend of merino, baby alpaca, Surrey alpaca, and mohair. This is silky soft. Oh my goodness. It is so it's like luxurious soft. Tiptoes over to email for that. Yeah, Antoinette's made a few things with my yarn. And in fact, Antoinette is the one that sent me this fiber to spin.
Antoinette loves Katie's yarn.
She does. She is a hardcore supporter. And then here's some more.
Ooh, beautiful.
Yarn. All right, let me just show you guys the last two here. We've got, I spun this one. So this might have been one of my.
I like that.
Yeah, this one is pretty, isn't it? It's like sherbet. Hey, Zoila.
Howdy, Zola. How are you?
And then here is the tweed that made me fall in love with tweed. I only got 2 ounces of this fiber just because I wasn't sure how it was going to spin up. But I love it. It's like the fuchsia and orange and yellow little flecks, like the kind of creams, whatever that
Howdy,
is.
Michael. How are you?
Hey, MDL.
Yeah, we're looking at Katie's beautiful homespun yarn.
Yes, in fact, I actually reached out to Michael to ask him if he would be interested in testing some yarn because, with him doing Tunisian crochet, it's nice to have people who do different crochet techniques or stuff to work it up to be able to see if it's going to last. But he is allergic to wool. So I had some faux cashmere to spin up for him, but I just was not, I really should try it again because I think at the time I was really struggling with spinning it. It just was like I couldn't figure out the tension and everything. So I still mean to spin some for him to work up. But I know Michael is busy. So, but
and Katie's yarn is sweet.
Did you have any issues at all working it up?
No.
That's awesome. Makes me happy. So yeah, I wanted to do, a giveaway. The other yarn I have, this one I caked up because I was too impatient. This is just literally random. I just grabbed random fibers. There's sparkle. There's
sparkle.
It's like glitter yarn, but then just like other random fibers and colors. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Everything's better with sparkle.
It is, isn't it? I agree.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. So, but yeah, I wanted to be able to do a giveaway and give away a hank of hand spun yarn to one of you guys.
Oops, sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
My light fell over.
I'll also drop my channel again. So I would love it if you guys would help me get to 300 so we can do a giveaway on my channel too.
Okay, I'm having dropsy problems.
What'd you drop?
My light, or what you call it, the ring light.
Oh
yeah,
no,
the ring light. I have it like.
And it wasn't the boys' fault?
No. Granted, though, they cracked part of the back of my ring light. They were not good kitties last night.
That's one of the things they knocked over.
At first, I was worried that like it was completely broken.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the plastic on the back, they cracked it.
Oh.
But it still worked.
For now.
They were naughty boys last night. They got into anything and everything. They knocked over their kitty tower.
Were they just charging around or what?
They get the zoomies at night.
Oh,
the last 2 nights, they have knocked over their kitty tower.
From leaping off of it or something?
I guess. I don't know. We're sleeping and we sleep through it. Then, like, the night before last, they knocked over this big fan that we have. They're hyper boys.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, they're hyper.
My kitties used to get zoomies after using the litter box. It's like they lost 5 pounds and then they would just like, psh. Like I always knew when they would tear around that I needed to go scoop.
I mean, they're sweet and lovable, but sometimes, they get too hyper sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm sure they rile each other up. They're young. They're babies still.
And they play with each other. All right, let's see. Is there a way you can post your Facebook page link, Katie?
You know what? I will, when we're done here, I will go post it in my channel, like in the description or in the about section.
Okay.
I don't know how would I do it? I don't think I can post links here, can I?
I could make you a moderator.
Yeah, but even if I'm a mod, I've never posted a link. Like I've never actually done any mod type of thing.
I don't know if any of my moderators could find it easily.
Okay. Alley Cat, is that okay if I after we're done at the live, I'll go post it in my link it in my about page? Does that work? And my email should be in there too if anyone wanted to reach out. And I do try to be good. I like to try to reply to all the comments on my videos. You know, like it can sometimes take me a while, but then I like to do it all at once. So if you were to comment, I would be able to see too. So yeah, I need to get my Facebook changed so that it's the same as my YouTube. I've only done that 10 times.
Moonrose is asking if she's selling hats, should she get like a plastic head covering for them to try on? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm presuming you mean like selling at like a craft fair?
Yeah, maybe. Like a head, like a bust or something that you put the hat on?
Because I can see where people would want to try it on before buying. And that's something that like I kind of, worry about, like the few, like, I don't sell many of my mates, but I have sold beanies a few times. And I always worry, like, okay, is it going to fit the person right? Because some people have bigger heads than other people.
But it can, even if the hat is bigger or smaller, I feel like having that kind of head it gives a reference, so you can kind of gauge if a hat would fit you or not.
But I do know a few people that have really small heads.
Mm-hmm.
And like, like how the average size beanie is too big for them. Okay, you got the link? Okay.
Katie's Been Yarnified. That's my YouTube. And then for Facebook, it's just under Katie Ryan. But I'm going to change that at some point. But I will make sure I link the Facebook in my channel about page. Woo! My ears are all red. My face is red. I don't know why.
I'm not seeing a link, Antoinette.
Does what?
The link for your Facebook.
Oh, I haven't dropped the link for my Facebook. I just dropped my YouTube channel link. And I'm going to I need to put my Facebook link in my channel about page. I haven't done that yet.
Now, a shower cap would probably work and be more inexpensive. All right. All right. So you ready to do the giveaway?
Sure. And then, so email me at katiesbenyarnified at gmail.com. And then we can talk about which of the hanks then we can decide. Like, so instead of showing, oh, this is the hank I'm going to give away, I'll show you which hanks I have available to give away. And you can pick, we can talk that way.
But I tried emailing you at Katie's Been Yarnified, and I got an error message.
Really?
Yeah. And it was the one that you had on your channel.
Yeah, and you're not the first person that said that either.
And that's where I used your other email. Where I was hoping that one, you still use the other one.
I do. It's just, I get so much, I've had that email for so long. I get so much junk mail in my regular inbox folder. So if people were to start emailing me, for interested in yarn, I could miss it potentially, like I maybe wouldn't see that email. So I wanted to start one that has my channel name. I wonder if I spelled my channel name wrong.
That's what I was about to say. Maybe there was a typo.
Because people have been able to email me on that email. So I'm wondering if I need to go into YouTube and change. Like, I wonder if I'm sure that's what happened. I'm glad you said something. Thank you.
Because I copy pasted it. So I know, like I did it the way that you had it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna put you as a mod, Antoinette.
Oh, my
Give me
ears.
just a second.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay, Antoinette, you should be able to post the link now. I put you as a moderator.
Heidi, did you click on the link from my YouTube channel? Because I did just get your email.
Okay, I think Cheryl got it posted, it looks like.
Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. Oh, you just typed it out? Okay. You know what? I'm going to get too distracted. As soon as we're done, I will go in and fix all that stuff.
All right. All right. So you want to say what you're giving away, Katie?
I'm giving away one of the hand spun hanks of yarn that I showed you guys, but there's a couple of them that are already intended that I made for people. So just email me whoever wins, and I can let you know which ones are available, and you can pick which one you want. So, but it will be for a hank, one of my hanks.
And if you have problems with Katie's email, you can email me and I can forward it on to Katie.
Now, Heidi did say that she just typed it out. It's Katie's Been Yarnified @gmail.com. And I did get her email just now. Just
okay.
Don't go through my YouTube yet. I need to go in and I need to correct it.
All right. So the keyword is slay for a chance to win the hand spun yarn from Katie.
Slay, girl.
Slay. Oh, is this U.S. only?
Yes.
Okay, it's U.S. only. Sorry, y'all.
Sorry.
I just thought about that.
Now, when I do my 300 subscriber giveaway, that will be include international as well. So,
yes, this is U.S. only, everybody. U.S. only. U.S. I turn everything into a song.
Yeah, you do. It's a gift. It's a gift you have.
I should be a parody writer.
Songs pop into your head so fast.
All right. So slay is the key word. I'm going to go ahead and count down. I don't see any movement.
Right? Make sure you spell slay right. Respell it. Cheryl.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Not overkill. You got to do what you got to do, Heidi.
Let's give her a minute to see. Hi, Lana. How are you doing? We're giving away some of Katie's hand spun yarn. And this is U.S. only, this giveaway. And the keyword is slay.
There you go, Cheryl.
Okay. I want to give Lana a chance to give her a chance. But she may have left already. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and count down then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Angela Wright.
Angela Wright.
Angela, send me your mailing address in my Facebook Messenger. For some reason, me and Angela have email problems. I don't know why.
Nancy, thank you for that too. Almost forgot. Sorry.
Or you can you can also email Katie directly if you want to. But
she can message you and I'll get it. Well, I will need to ask her which Hank she wants. So
okay.
You should email. Or if she wants to email you and then you can forward it on and I will just reply to her.
But yeah, for some reason, I email her, the email doesn't go through. She emails me, the email don't go through. I don't know why.
Huh.
Like lately, we've been emailing from Frank's email, but he don't always like. Sometimes he don't pay attention. Like if there's always an email for me, so I worry like I won't know that she emailed me there. All right, let's see. Hello, Tiffany. How are you?
Hey, Tiffany, I'll email you back, Heidi. We'll get it sorted out.
So, did you have anything else you wanted to mention to do with spinning yarn?
I'm sure I did, but I can't think of anything. You know how that goes? You always think of something, exactly. And then but when you need that information, it's gone. If you guys have any questions, but otherwise, come over on my channel and check out what I'm doing. I've been trying to post at least once a week. But you know how that goes. Time goes by so fast, but I'm trying to post regularly and
Yep. Oh, Mama G is having an auction today, so y'all might want to go check that out.
And actually, one of my, I sent her a hank to donate for the auction, so that will be another chance. Oh, thanks, Mimi Tammy.
Yeah, and if y'all haven't checked out Katie, go check her out.
Please.
All right. So I'm going to give away some more entries into the ho, ho, ho giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuit, you want to give a ho, ho, ho? I don't know if y'all heard them.
Lame. We need a louder ho, ho, ho.
He actually said it pretty loud, but it's not close to the mic.
Sorry, Biscuit.
All right. What's the keyword that I want to use?
Lana, it is Katie's been yarnified, all one word. I'll actually, you know what? I'll type drop.
Drop it like it pops.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Right this instant.
Yeah, and anyone that wants their channel links drop, if you type drop in the chat, Mr. Nightbot will drop it. But if you type it close to the same time as someone else, Nightbot tends to glitch. All right. So I'm going to pick 3 more people to get 5 extra entries into the ho 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 giveaway. And the keyword is reindeer. And I will pick randomly. And this is worldwide. So, because if you live in the US, you get the physical prize in the giveaway if you're the winner. And if you live outside the US, it's a $20 Amazon gift card. So this is extra entry for that giveaway.
Moonrose needs 1 more subscriber to hit 250.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah, okay. Alley Cat, thank you. As soon as the live is done, I'm going to go in there and change that. Thank you.
I'm getting closer to hitting 2,500 one day.
Yeah, the bigger the number, it's not slower, but it just takes longer to hit those milestones, you know? I don't know if that even makes sense, but.
And then hopefully one day, hopefully I'll reach 3K.
So on YouTube, does it, when you get past a certain point, will you see, like it'll say 23K, but will you see the individual, like whether it's 2342 or like, will you see the individual numbers or?
Yeah, the content creator can see it.
Okay.
But like to anyone else, it just gives the point.
Okay. Yeah. Like the rounded number.
All right. The reindeer is the key word.
Crawls.
All right. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. And then name of extra entries. Congratulations, Demetria, the naked snail.
Demetria.
You get 5 extra entries into the Ho 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 giveaway. All right. Antoinette also gets 5 extra entries.
Boo boo. Boo boo.
Congratulations, Antoinette.
Congrats.
All right. And the last person. Oops. Okay, I don't know what happened.
Last, but certainly not least.
All right, let me do it again. Okay, Temi. Mimi loves crochet. Get 5 extra entries. All right, so that's Demetria, the naked snail, Antoinette, and Mimi loves crochet Temi. Congratulations. Got it. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat.
Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, go check Katie out. See, I've been Yornified. She Yornified me.
We're all Yarnified.
So if y'all didn't know, yesterday I put out 2 videos. One is a video sharing stocking crochet patterns. Now the patterns in that video are all patterns you have to pay for, but there's some sweet ones. I know, like, even if I don't purchase patterns, I still like looking.
You find some fun patterns.
Thank you.
I remember seeing there's some kitty paw gloves that I want to make that I thought was a pattern you found. I really want to make those.
Yeah, I want to make some paw ones too.
Yeah.
One day, it might take me 5 years, but one day.
One day we'll have kitty paws.
And then, and you also in that video, you can see what my elf on the shelf has been up to. He gets into things. He got into something on that video. Next video that I do in my filming area, he might be into something else. Also, just another bingo sign up. That video I put out yesterday. So if you want to play bingo, please sign up. I'm doing the bingo December 15th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on a lot.
How often do you do bingo?
Once a month.
Okay.
It's normally the second Sunday of every month, but I realized I actually boo-booed because it's like the 15th is actually the third Sunday.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was the second
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, but I was wrong. But it's
Right.
staying. It's staying the 15th.
15th is a good day.
But yeah, so that I have the sign up for that if y'all want to play this month.
Demetra's asking about numbers.
Let me see. Let me pull up the numbers. I gotta see where you're written down. Bear with me. Oh, all right. So you want to keep? I have 2, 4, 6, 24, and 42. And do you want to keep that every month? Let me know.
Mimi Tammy's wondering if you have her numbers still too. I think we are wrapping up Moonrose. If you want to go, feel free to go.
Yeah, we're fixing to wrap up, but I will be leaving the keyword for the replay to get extra entries in just a minute. Tammy, yeah, I have 2, 9, 11, 13, and 31 for you.
Okay. Demetra says yes to the keeping the numbers.
All right. I'm writing it down in the. Yeah. Right, the 2, 4, 6, 24, and 42. Got it. All right. So yeah, if y'all want to play bingo, go check out the sign up video. And tomorrow I should be putting out a video for what you call it, showing how to do the what you call that stitch, knit front and back. Sorry, in knitting, knit front and back, which is an increased stitch. And then I may try to do a crochet tutorial tomorrow too for a stitch. I'll just have to see how the day goes.
Hi, GrannyDee.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? We're about to wrap things up, but I'm glad you stopped by. All right, let's see. We love 2, 9, 11, 13, 31. Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, and I think that's everything. I think that's everything going on my channel right now. I need to write up some more of my pattern designs. Hopefully I get some of that done next week. And I'm hoping to get another video tutorial out for my beanies. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I play that by ear. Oh, hey, Janet. We're fixing to wrap up.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, we're fixing to wrap things up. So is there anything going on your channel you want to mention, Katie?
No, other than just I'm creeping more towards the 300 mark, and I'll be doing another giveaway for where I will, whoever wins, I will spin you a custom hank of yarn. We can talk and choose colors and stuff. So that's about it. I'd like to start going live at some point, but I haven't really. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But yeah, other than that, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to go over to my channel and fix my email in the about page so that it's written correctly.
Okay. All right. So the keyword for the replay, wait until the live ends when I'm no longer live. And the comment section will open up. The keyword for a chance to get 5 extra entries into the Ho 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 giveaway is Rudolph. You know, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. And I will pick 2 people randomly to get 5 extra entries into the giveaway. So that is the replay keyword. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Rudolph.
Thank you guys so much. It was so nice to meet those of you that I hadn't talked to or met before. And thank you so much. Thanks, Connie. Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
inviting.
I enjoyed having you today, Katie.
I enjoyed it too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I'll be live again next Saturday. I don't know who my guest star is going to be yet. It'll probably be a Christmas pattern sharing topic.
Hey.
It's Christmas time coming up. All right. So let me play my little Stitchin' Aliens video to thank my Stitchin' Alien members. And then I'll come back and say my bye-byes and we can have our dance party.
Okay.
I'm hitting the wrong button.
Oops.
Wrong video. The alien.
Also, yes, thank you, Nancy, too old to care, that Mama G is at 4 maybe Eastern time or 3 Central time, 4 Eastern time. Mama G's having her second part of her auction today, so make sure you go check that out too. It is for a very good cause.
And GrannyDee should be live right now if y'all want to alien invade her too.
Yes.
Yeah, go around alien invading people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, Kim, the replay word is Rudolph. Rudolph. That's the key, the replay keyword. But yeah.
1.5 hours. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, y'all can alien invade over there too. But by then, I think GrannyDee will be finished. So y'all can alien invade both.
Yeah.
All right. So I hope everyone has a fabulous Granny day. Be the light. And always remember to be the best, sparkly you that you can be. Be cool, be kind, and it's dance party time. Let's ooh la la, everybody. Ooh la la. And shimmy.
I can't shimmy. I was telling Connie that earlier. I can't shimmy.
Do the ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. And we can do the Santa shuffle. Santa shuffles to the right. Santa shuffles to the left. And to the right again. To the left. Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Bye. Thank you guys so much.